The outspoken Kremlin critic Alexei Navalny has denounced his continued detention, calling it demonstratively illegal after his appeal to be freed from jail was rejected by a judge in Moscow. Mr Navalny was detained 10 days ago, accused of failing to comply with a suspended sentence. Tens of thousands of Russians took to the streets at the weekend in support of Mr Navalny, who says he was the target of an assassination attempt last August. Steve Rosenberg reports.
From inside jail, via video link, the Kremlin's most ferocious critic demanded his freedom. Alexei Navalny told the court his arrest was illegal, an attempt to scare him and his supporters. It wouldn't work, he added. We are the majority. The judge dismissed his appeal. More pressure. Police raiding Mr Navalny's anti-corruption organisation. It had posted this video of Mr Navalny accusing Vladimir Putin of building himself a £1 billion palace with illicit money. The Kremlin's denied it, but the videos had nearly 100 million views in a week. Palaces and political battles. What are Russians making of all of this outside Moscow? Tver is 100 miles away. Last weekend there were protests here and across Russia in support of Mr Navalny and against President Putin. Police broke them up. Among those detained was Pavel. It was the first time he'd taken part in a protest. A lot of people, Pavel says, have watched that video about the palace and believe it. We did nothing wrong. We were protesting peacefully. Protest sentiment was already on the rise here. An economic slowdown, made worse by the pandemic, has hit Russians hard and shaken people's faith in their president. Putin's not the leader he was, says Yevgenia. Prices in the shops keep rising. He must have something to do with this. The president's losing popularity, says Yelena. This won't end well for him. You can put a political opponent behind bars. One thing you cannot do, though, is lock away, put out of sight, the public mood. And the Kremlin's problem is that with the economy here in difficulty, Russians feel that life is getting tougher. And that means growing dissatisfaction with the authorities. But the Kremlin has this warning. Illegal protest brings chaos. The last thing Russia needs, it says, is another Russian revolution. Steve Rosenberg, BBC News, Tver.